Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play LEGO Jurassic World on the PS4. This is episode number 25. So in the last episode we went into the first level, the prologue level, completed that, and we did a few more gold bricks on the way, but I know that this isn't necessarily in order, or it really isn't in order, but I will go into Visitor Centre again, and we did Kitchen Escape last time. We're going to go into Control Room now, which has 4 minikits, and then Main Hall, which has 3. It's always kind of worth taking a note of that, mental note of that. And I think I'm going to choose Barry because I need to have a character that can shoot, and I always know that Barry is one of those characters. Yeah, when you come in you can see the arrows because I have the minikit detector on, and also, well, I don't think I have the amber. I don't have the amber detector yet, do I? I don't have that red brick. But, I mean, I don't need the amber detector because I don't have any amber left to collect. But that would also show up if I needed it. But I'm just going around as these arrows are pointing towards these monitors, so I obviously need to shoot them. Here's another one over here. And there we go. So that's one. And then I'm trying to think. I think there's a couple down below that you can get. I think that's like the next thing that I want to do. And I have a feeling that there's some behind here, but I don't know whether I can get to them just now or whether I need to get to them from down below. So what I'm going to do is switch to Lex. I think this is just a minikit behind here that I've already got, but always worth checking these things out. And so I want to. I can't actually remember what I want to do at this point because I'm wanting to like further the story a little bit because I want to go down to the basement. I can't actually remember what to do for that or how to do that. Nothing to do with this just now. I want to power up the computers. I seem to remember that I want to power them up. Okay, and there's some arrows are really going to be confusing, but yeah, you need to power it up with this, don't you? You need to plug this in. And yeah, there's one minikit. But I have a feeling that you're going to get that. Like, I know that glass breaks at some point, but you surely don't. The glass doesn't break first, does it? Yeah, clearly remember these levels so well. I'm trying not to check. Try not to check the walkthroughs. If I need to, then I'll come back to levels like this and like having checked walkthroughs, but I don't really want to be doing that. Ian's noises that he makes when he's laughing are always like so weird. And yeah, just the other day there was the second trailer for the, like, I was about to say the third movie, but the third movie in the new trilogy, so like the 6th movie overall, which is not out yet. If you're watching this in the future, it's not out yet, but the second trailer came out the other day. It looks pretty fun with the actors that were in the original trilogy. Certainly the first movie. Okay, so this is slightly embellishing the movie, but that is alright. So we want a small character to go through there. I do remember that a small character goes through there, and then like we need a computer character to do something down there, but obviously if you have been the small character to get down here, then you've not got the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's them following the other player, essentially. Because they switch automatically. Oh, one of these times I'll get it the first time. They switch automatically to follow you down to where you are. Like the other character. So you've not got one character like on one section of the map and then the other character in the other one. Okay, so do I need to do something with this? Do I need to destroy them or something? Okay, yeah. And can I reverse? Yes. Okay. Reverse is circle. Alright, okay, they can be destroyed. This is the lab, right? So this isn't where that minikit was that we saw earlier. That was in the viewing area. So is that all the collectibles in this? Seems like there's something there that's invisible. Okay. See, yeah, okay, anyway. Okay, I think, yeah, there's something up here, yeah, that Barry can shoot. And so, is that just going to give you the mini? Oh no, that's how to get that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. And I think, was that all of them in this section? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was 3 in this section. So what I'm going to do is return to Island and not kind of waste my time with like the cutscenes and things. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, this is the last level in this part of the game, right? This is the last level of Jurassic Park, like the first one. I didn't see what dinosaur I got. Oh no, I don't have the dinosaur yet. I need to go back in and play another section. So we have everything in control room. So main hall is 3, and I think the kind of main character I need is an agile character.
Here's another fascinating fact for you.
That's the only one that I can kind of think of that I need. The one that I'm thinking of is the one at the top, where you could have got it when you were playing the level. There are obviously like different types of minikits. Like there are minikits that you can get while you're playing the level proper, and there are ones that you need to do free play. It's obviously just a difference. So they can cause all that damage, and then, as I've said before, somehow InGen came back from this, and it seems very, very weird to me that InGen was able to make it as a company after all this happened. Okay. I think it took a minute to remember this when I last played, right? I want to be a small character. This is one of those ones that you need to get when you're up here. So I need an agile character, but you need to get it when you're up here, because once you're down, like it no longer works. So you kind of need to do bits like this. I don't know, InGen mechanic, yeah. I thought he might be able to do it. So what, okay, another agile point. Is it to jump over here, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's another, yeah. There's 2 minikits, that's perfect. And then, so how do I get that one? Does she need to plant? I keep saying plant stuff, she's not planting it, she's watering the plants that are presumably already there. And then what's that going to do? Oh, do I need to, okay, that's a different thing. Oh right, okay, I needed to just break that, and then I need to get another, oh no, there it is. There it is. Let's get this. Get this. Let me get it. Okay, and now is this everything? This is everything, isn't it? So I don't even need to go down the bottom at all and like do all that. You can just leave. So let me see this. Yes, okay, there we go. And I already have the amber, obviously, so I've got 10 out of 10 and I've got the amber, and so save and exit. See how quick you can be? And like that's, again, that's really like advantageous with the arrows. The minikit detector is really handy to have. I can skip that, I can skip that. True survivor. Like there's no real way, as far as I know, oh it's a T-Rex, right? As far as I know, there's no way to not get True Survivor when you've got this many multipliers on. It's just something that'll happen. So I have 140 gold bricks. And so what dinosaur was that? Does it not come up with what dinosaur it was, or did it and I've just not noticed? It might have done. So I've only got one of these dinosaur skeletons so far. The other one is, I'm pretty sure it's a T-Rex, so like when you go to the call-in points you're able to do that. So I'm doing these completely out of order. That's just what I'm doing. That's a map point. I keep getting mixed up with what's map points and what's levels. And is there no way to just go into the levels as they are? That's quite unfortunate. But this does give you a view of how many minikits you've to get, which is 200. I've got 63 of 200. And camera points, 15, 5 sick dinosaurs, 12 red bricks, 18 true survivors, 14 what are they called again? The oh, I couldn't remember the name of it the other day, and then I just, like when I was editing, I just said it and it just rolled off the tongue. They are workmen in peril or something, right? And 140 gold bricks of 275, all the amber, and 6 of 20 races. So yeah, so I'm just going to go in. What is that? That's sick dinosaur, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to go into the next level that I kind of see here. So there are 3 sections in this. There is the Gallimimus Chase. There is Maintenance Shed. Gallimimus Chase has 2 minikits. I have one of them. I don't know what one that is. I would imagine it's not the one that's got the signs, that you need to destroy the signs. I will see when I get there though. Maintenance shed has 6, and I have one of the raptor pack ones, so we are going to go into the Gallimimus chase. If I don't manage to get this mini kit, if it is one of those ones that you need to get while you're running along, I will go back in and get it. But I'll just continue on, and then once I've finished, I will come back and get it, because I don't think this part of the level's that long, so like I can easily do that. So I don't need to watch this cutscene. But I do want to keep an eye out for the signs. There's one. And then I'm guessing the second one is over here, yep. And then the third one's going to be over here. I'm pretty sure the third one, oh no, there we go. Okay, so the third one was there. And I just lost my... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back in now that I know where they are. The arrows are quite accurate, but it's awkward to see where they are from this. Like when you're facing the camera, it can be a bit awkward. The only thing is you need to wait until Mr. DNA goes through his loading times. So the first one is over here, right? No, the first one is over here. Oh no, okay, I missed it again. I know, she groaned. Okay, I'm going to skip to when I get that, when I'm running and get it. Here we go. Okay, so this is the next time that I am trying this, but I want the possibility that I'm going to skip them. So the first one is on the right, the second one is on the left, the third one is on the right again. That sign was actually broken before I got to it, but it forgave me for that. So there we go. Okay. So that was easy enough. I think I'm just going to continue with this level though. And I know that I could leave. I don't think there's any advantage to destroying any of the other signs. I don't know if that might be like an alternative. I don't think it would be, but it might be. It might be like you can destroy... You've got like 2 spare options. I can't imagine that they would do that. But yeah, so we've skipped the cutscene and we're going on to the next bit, which always kinda freaks me out. Is that light at the top one that I can do? Where's a character that can shoot? Barry. Help me. Help me, Barry. You're my only hope. Okay, so I need to destroy 4 of them. Down here is... what was that again? That was the... Oh, she can jump and poo. Of course she can. This was the... Was it the amber or the mini kit or something like that? The arrows are pointing over there, but I think it's because the whole level goes round in a circle. And I know that this pipe up here is something. I don't have anything else to destroy down there. Again, you need to think about who you had access to when you played the level, so I didn't have a character like Nick who can break through this. And obviously you can see the mini kit behind the gate, but yeah, you do kind of need to think about that. There's quite a few mini kits in this level. It's really annoying me, those arrows being down there, but again, I'm pretty sure that's because the path comes back on itself. Okay, yeah, I don't enjoy that. I don't like them jumping out and or making noises, and yeah. Okay, so that's 3 of 4. And then there's a fourth one, and yeah, I know I keep saying it, but the arrows at the other side are really confusing me. But again, obviously I can come back, and if I needed to, then I could come back to just this part of the level. I don't need to play that Mimus escape ever again. until I replay the game, which, I mean, I said to myself probably when I was playing the game originally, no, I don't need to do that ever again. But obviously I do. Okay, so I need a character that has, I think one of the characters does actually have that. Yeah, he's Beach. That's why he's in his swimming trunks. He's at the beach. Do I need to switch to her? No. It's just that, yeah, that came out. That hole, I thought you needed to go into this hole. But I don't think you actually can. So, yeah, mystery about that. The arrow on the other side. Let's switch to Barry. Where is he? I think the three movies, not the three movies, all the movies, I know I've said this before, but all the movies kind of treat the Velociraptors very, very differently to each other. Which is fine, like, I mean, largely, other than the newer trilogy, they are different creatures, and so they would be different. Is this where those mystery arrows were pointing? It might be like another room that those arrows are actually pointing at. Yeah, I think this is further on than the start of the level, which is why those arrows were pointing back. I could of course be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. So I want an agile character, and unfortunately he's not an agile character. She is. So then, is there no pipes further up somewhere? Is that on a timer there? Right. No, there doesn't seem to be any. They're all round the other side. I think one is going to be walking along this path, is it not? Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is, okay. It gets me every time, I don't know what it is. Okay, continue along here. Who can deal with this? Come on. Dig your hand in there. Okay, and then is this... Oh, have I already done this? I think I've already done this. Oh no, I've not. I have, but I think I did and then like realised obviously it's not something that I could do anything with. Okay. Who is in here? Are any of the Velociraptors in this room? About to jump out at me? Why is it all so dark? Switch the lights on. Actually, I'm just realising that that's the whole idea of this level, isn't it? I forgot about that. The lights were off, and so you wanted the lights turned on. I want to be the compy, and this is a bit of a puzzle for the compy. It needs to switch all of these switches on, I think. Yeah, like 3 switches, but it needs to like go from one to the next and the next, and yeah, try and figure it out. You just need to walk into the switches though, which is good, because this is one of those things that would be quite awkward with, like, if it was something that you needed to get to a certain angle and push a button. I think it would this game would probably not work with that properly. But then push this button, that will do the second light, And then we've got one more to do. Again, I just can't help myself about like the urge to talk softly. Not that I'm doing it, but that, you know, that I want to do it. Is this just a bonus minikit? I think it is, isn't it? And then I can't remember how many are in the other bit of the level. But then be the compy again. So this was the reason why I got the amber when I did, because I thought I'll be really annoyed if I play one of the levels and I needed to be one of the, like, have a dinosaur ability like the compy, like the velociraptors, like the, you know, like there's a few that you need abilities for. I don't think I can get the one that's pointing at the arrow there. I think that's probably going to be another pipe that I need to shoot. And so if I become Eric again, yeah, I have a feeling that that's pointing towards the last of the pipes. What's that? Oh, it's a drill. Of course you're going to have a drill in this space. It's quite funny that, you know, it kind of comes across like this has been here for years and years and years, which it probably has been. Like at this stage in the parts development, just before it opens, they probably have been here for a long time. Things like this room and stuff. But where is that arrow, actually? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I can shoot this and then leave here, right? Okay. Yes, I am going to return to Island and then come back in. I don't like that level. I don't know what it is. I just never... I don't even mind the scene in the movie. Like, I really don't mind the scene in the movie. I just do not like that level of the game for some reason. And I know when they're going to come out, and I know that they're not going to attack you. Like, they can't attack you. They're not programmed to attack you, but it still gets me every time. So I can't remember what happens. Oh, I do remember. This is when they're walking through the forest. Ellie and what was his name? Robert Muldoon are walking through the forest, which is not entirely accurate to what happens in... Okay, that kind of scared me there for a second. Not entirely accurate to what happens in the movie, but I think if memory serves, I think Mr. DNA has like a lot of the abilities. Let me see. Can use agility Lego objects, can solve equation puzzles, can shoot Lego targets. Now I'm already seeing something that he can do that isn't listed in that list, which is track. Can he do this? No. Okay. I seemed to remember that he could do quite a few of the things. But somewhere we have Ellie who can water this. I don't know who else can do this. I would imagine that there's other characters, but you stick to what you know, right? Yep, I've got that song stuck in my head now. Well done, Marky. Right, okay, what is this arrow pointing at? There's obviously something going to appear in this spot. And I don't know what it is. But there's obviously something going to appear. Yeah, that's a bit of a funny one, because there's like I said, there's obviously something going to appear here, and I've done all these targets, so I know that it's not the targets, unless this is something. This is a different target, maybe. I think this is actually a different target. And then do you climb down here, or like it's definitely there as opposed to like it's as if the gold brick hasn't appeared yet. That's really strange. That's going to jump out, yeah. And so again, as I've said, for the camera, yeah, the perspective went a bit funny there. As I've said with other ones, if I can't work it out, like it's obviously here, something is here that I'm meant to get. It's nothing to do with that crab spider thing that I've got here. And it's nothing to do with those targets, because I've already, unless it doubles back on itself, it maybe comes back on itself, and you're maybe like below the threshold. I don't remember having a character that can. No, she can jump in the poo, can't she? So I was about to say I can't remember having a character that can do that at this part of the game when we were doing the story mode, but she was in the story mode. Okay, I'm just going to continue on and then maybe it'll present itself. I think there's one that jumps out at you over here. Just be ready for that. Yep, there we go. Circle. And so, yeah, strange one that, because I think this is the end of the level over here, isn't it? Climb, something to climb here? Yes, something to push down, a lever, a fulcrum, is that the word I'm looking for? There's obviously something else that I missed there, and so I will come back to that in the next episode, just so that we have, you know, we're not going through levels. I don't really want to be going through levels and getting some of the collectibles and then not the others. I know that I've done that with the amber already, but yeah, I'm going to go back to that in the next episode. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Join us again for another episode of Let's Play LEGO Jurassic World on the PS4. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.